'Twas not so long ago, back in the day, that the Stone Age was in place, where people didn't even farm, where people simply existed in a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, and money was non-existent. These people were primitive, and do you know what they used for currency? They bartered. Just like so. This was a dark time for the human species, one that lasted many thousands of years without any true semblance of order. But, however, one day, the idea of precious metals was discovered as one solitary figure was found mining in the ground. The discovery of precious metals was a revolutionary one that changed the face of the world. And even though there was no such thing as standardized currency yet where people had actual coins, this was a huge step for the human race. The next great invention was in the form of a whole new idea of currency. We had a standardized coin, and though they were not all the same weight, and thus bankers had to actually weigh coins up to see how much was actually present in terms of coinage, we have all these interesting little circular devices. This here is not a classical coin, but is in fact a modern Mexican coin. And as you can see, the tradition still persists to this very day. How revolutionary! Britain invented the first of the paper currency that now covers the entire modern world and set in motion the Industrial Revolution. Look here at what this wonderful age in history created. Britain had the first paper currency with the pound, which was in fact simply no more than a paper note with a gold backing so thinly plated that it had an exact value. Though this concept eventually became antiquated, and now we have such wonderful things as this, the current American dollar. With the economic stimulation and standardization that the paper money granted, no longer did bankers have to weigh out cash. Everything had an assigned symbolic value that simply allowed it to exist and flourish economically and stuff. But even in these days, the idea of paper money is antiquated. The economy is much more easily stimulated by these magical devices. These are called credit cards. They're simply a sheet of plastic that when swiped through a magic wireless system, money is charged to a held account in banks, which still exist to this day and have been a driving force of economies for thousands, if not hundreds of years. Money is awesome!